Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Praise the Lord. Welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So happy and excited to come to you today to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up. We got to let it out. That's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. Thank you for joining us on today. I'm super duper excited to lead you in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Make sure you like, share, tag somebody in this post. If the lesson is a blessing to you, guess what? It's going to be a blessing to somebody else. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 82. This message is for me and for you. We're going to talk about the gift of a grief buddy. The gift of a grief buddy. There is a gift you can gain in a grief buddy. Let's talk about it, y'all. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, two are better than one. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Grief can be incredibly lonely. Even when surrounded by people, the pain may feel too heavy to share, too complex to explain. That's why having a grief buddy, someone who walks with you through the pain, can make all the difference. I think everybody can attest to the fact that grief, it can be a lot of things: overwhelming, challenging, tedious, all of these things. One thing that it can be is lonely, right? Even if you're surrounded by people, having somebody, right? Somebody, the pain may feel too complex to share, too heavy to share, too complex to explain. Having someone who can walk with you through the pain can make all of the difference, right? Having a grief buddy, somebody you can connect with on an ongoing basis as you navigate through this pivotal circumstance, can make all of the difference. A grief buddy doesn't have to have all the answers. They're not there to fix your hurt or to force you to move. Instead, they offer presence, a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a heart that understands. See, one thing about grief, a lot of people don't understand. That's why this platform is designed to bring awareness and education to what grief is all about. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't get it. They don't know how to interact with people that are grieving, that are going through grief, that are navigating through these pivotal circumstances. Some people back off, some people pull away, some people do all these type of things. When you have somebody that understands, they're not trying to fix you. They're not trying to rush you to wellness. They don't judge you. They just sit with you. They give you the gift of presence, right? Somebody you can call, a shoulder to cry on, a shoulder to lean on, somebody that don't get tired of you, somebody who understands, who's patient with your process, somebody who is there to help you to navigate through it all. Y'all, when you have somebody like that, oh my God, it is such a blessing, because here it is. We all need this outlet. We all need somebody that we can go to in that particular fashion. It can make all the difference on your grief journey. Again, not there to fix you. They don't have all the answers. They're not trying to force you to move. They offer you presence, a listening ear, shoulder to cry on, and a heart that understands. Your grief buddy may be someone who's faced their own loss, or simply someone willing to sit with you in the silence. It may be somebody that has a similar loss of you, right? You lost a mother, they lost a mother. You lost a child, they lost a child. You lost a sibling, they lost a sibling, right? It could be somebody who's going through the same loss, or it could just be somebody who's there simply to sit with you in the silence, right? Just because y'all have a similar loss, that they still might not be able to connect this, that, the other, right? And just because somebody who hasn't had that loss, don't discount them to say, well, you won't ever understand what I'm saying because you ain't lost it. No, I may not have lost who you lost or what you lost, but I still can offer the gift of presence. I still can offer a shoulder to cry on. I still can offer a listening ear, right? So don't discount me because of that. And don't count me in because we've been through the same thing. It's the person that understands. That's what's important, right? That's what you want to look for. Here it is. They remind you that you're not alone. that even on your darkest days, someone is walking beside you. Grief isn't meant to be carried alone. God often brings people into our lives to be his hands, his voice, and his comfort in our time of need. It's not meant to be carried alone. God will give you, grant you, and gift you and grace you with people that can walk with you along the journey. Here's your point of application. If you're grieving, consider reaching out to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, someone who understands your pain. Invite them to be your grief buddy, someone you can talk to, lean on, and process your journey with. Healing happens best when we walk together. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 82. I told you this message is for me and for you. The gift of a grief buddy. I hope and pray that you have a grief buddy, that you find a grief buddy. This journey is not meant to be walked alone, right? We are better in community. Even think about Jesus with his disciples, that Jesus had his disciples. He had 12 of them, right? Well, and even there was more. When you read the Gospels, it talks about how he sent out all of these. So it was a larger group, right? But then there was a smaller group of 12. But then even within that 12, there was Peter, James, and John. There was an inner circle that he connected with even more. So when it comes to this grief journey, you may have a large group of people that you connect with. Then you might have your disciples. You might have a smaller group of people that you connect with on a more intimate level. But then even with that, you may even have a Peter, James, and John, right? A smaller, even smaller intimate group that you can even go deeper with, right? Um, it's important to understand the power of grief buddy and not doing this journey by yourself. I hope y'all been blessed, man. Take that word, hold on to it, hang on to it. Praying for you and your grief buddy. If you don't have one, that God will send one your way so that you'll know that you're not alone in this journey. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief Devotion.